items or less, 10 items or fewer. Let me start with our Toastmaster today. He has a couple of Oz. He wasn't the Wizard of Oz, just a couple of Oz. Well, let me say that is especially impressive because anybody who's been a Toastmaster knows that you are juggling several things. You have people calling things out and yelling, which can be a little distracting. So a couple Oz is nothing. Start with Marimi. You had a couple of so's linking your sentences together. And I think in conversation, a lot of us do that. We're talking, we think, and so. Toastmasters, we just want to be aware of that. And the reason for that is not to sound awkward, but just to give people a little pause in between saying this and then having it. In our table topics, I only noticed a couple of nothing really noticeable, but maybe a couple of Otherwise, it was great. And next week, we're going to have even fewer syllables.
So now we are following to the conclusion of the meeting. We just have our evaluations of the evaluators. 1 second, excuse me. John, your evaluation of Marimi, sounded great. You hit on a lot of points. You cited specific examples, and you did touch on some of the grammarians' points, some grammatical examples. One thing I would say is just at the end, bring it back at the bottom slice of bread for the sandwich. Just end it with that little bit of that little last compliment. It's all the same. Great job. Tim, seemed like you touched on all the points. Seems like you're it was very, very supportive. It would have been hard to not be supportive on that speech. Gave great examples. Thought it was a great evaluation. The meeting as a whole, thought it worked out pretty well. I think you did a great job, Mr. Toastmaster. We had a little bit of a late start, about 120 seconds late. so says the iPhone. One thing that I would say is maybe put the agenda up on there. It was a little bit difficult to see. I know sometimes with the digital aids, it can be a little difficult, and may have hopped around on a few points on a few items. For the table topics, table topics were very thought-provoking. There was a good variety in there, and Mary did a great job. Barry, timer, everything was on time.
Timer's report for the evaluation.
Timer's report.
For evaluation, let's see, we had John Dickerson, 3 minutes and 18 seconds. England Trumbull, 3 minutes, 22 seconds, and Victoria just qualified as well, 4 minutes and 47 seconds.
Please vote. Send this resolution to our chamber.
Thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Perfect. While the votes are making their way to our ballot counter, let's get some feedback from our guests. Should we start with you, Shirley, since we're going that way?